Welcome to a Saturday night. I have some stuff from Aliexpress. I kind of was binge watching Disney Plus. I decided to get a year of it, and so I can catch up on Star Wars, Marvel, that sort of thing. So I hope I don't run out of things to watch in 1 year. Well, we'll find out. So, to get the show on the road, oops, let's just put that over there. Oh, my tools are going all over the place. There we go. So we have a few things from AliExpress, so let's have a look. They came pretty fast. I mean, about 10 days. I think one of these bags had some parts leaking out into them, so I gotta double check. These... Am I losing a little focus there? Zoom out a little bit. There we go. These are simply hats for Raspberry Pis. I think they're for Raspberry Pis. Or Zeros. Yeah. There's an extra piece on here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there is. The idea behind this is you plug it into your Raspberry Pi and it gives you a breakout board. A screwable breakout board. And one of my letters is... interesting. 50... Oh, I see what happened. Let's see if I can fix that. Not the best of stickers, I can see. And I think the other one looks okay. Yeah, it's annoying. I think I'll have to figure out how to print something up for here to add with my label maker. Just put them over here. Oh, that. Well, might as well put it back in the bag. If the bag was a bit looser, we wouldn't have this issue. Okay. Nothing in there. What was this one again? Oh yeah. As a collector of Picos, this is apparently a slightly different Pico. I'm hoping on this one that the pins are done correctly. This one... I think it's like an open source Pico. It looks like the other purple ones I have, but I think this one is slightly different. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's the pinning on it. Because the other ones had a screwed up pin pattern. So... And there's even a GitHub for it here. It's right on the back. Retro scaler. So, if we're dealing with Picos, we have our Pico guide here. Ground, GP2345, ground, 6789, ground. Ground on that side. And this side here, VBus, VSys, ground, 3V in. Yeah, so these ones are pin for pin accurate with the Pico, which means I can drop them into breakout boards and stuff like that I have for Pico. So This one I would give a very bonus for getting, because I think they're also either 4 gig or 8 gig. Let's put this in here. I'd have to boot them, find out. We'll do it in a bit, maybe. So what do we have in this one? Nope, nothing in the bag. Nothing in there. And this one here. Oh, this is for this. So what you do with this, let's see. Open it up. There's our microbit. BBC microbit. And what you're supposed to do, like this. Now that's the only thing. Does it go this way? Or does it go this way? Is there instructions for this? This one there isn't. I'll have to check. Apparently you can get this in backwards. So they would have ground over here. So do we have a ground over there? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, here. SVG. SCSL. AIN. So 3 volt ground. 0. I actually don't know. We'll have to find out. But that's the idea for that one. Can I get both of them in the bag? Yep, I can. And then these little guys here, we'll just shove them in the box. I'll have to figure out which side it has to plug in. Be kind of a bad thing if we put them in backwards, right? Okay, what's in our next toy? You into the travel. You over here. You over there. Okay. Anything in the bag? Nope. Let's see what's in here. This is it from Liligo? So this is a RP2040 plus an ESP32 Room 32E. So the RP2040 has 2 meg, and ESP32 has 8 meg of flash. There's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all sort of thing. There is a bag of goodies. Quite the board. Nicely laid out. Oh, micro SD slot. Everything's nicely labeled. Yep, they have all the pins here for it. Are they putting duals on it? Yeah, they are putting duals on everywhere. Little power switch. USB. Select. Battery. boot, I2C ports, NeoPixel. This is a nice little board. Another RGB light over here. Wow. Charger, circuit. Wow, it's kind of hard to read some of this fonts here. No, it's just too darn small. But let's see what this one is. Nope, nothing in the bag. So I had this thing. I haven't used it much, but I had this thing where you can use a computer power supply as a bench power supply. Now this is a more fancy thing. Apparently, miners were using stuff like this. So you plug your computer power supply in, and it gives you all this stuff on the outside. So there's some sort of film on here. Sec, gotta take my glasses off. Well, it looks like they put the screws on the coating. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. We're just going to take that off for the moment so that we can do something with the shell. There we go. Now we should be able to get the plastic off. Yeah, I was right. They were there we go. Clear. And is there one on the back side? Can't tell, but let's put the top back on. Nope, not that way. How about that way? Yep. So we'll put the top back on. Now, one thing I don't have is I don't have some banana plug cables, because this is what this uses. I'll have to think about that. Like this right here. Now, the bottom one, is that got a coating on it also? I think it does. Let's see what we can do here. Magnetic screws. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let's see, does this have a coating on it? Yeah, it does. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Just very hard to get off. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I have to put the whole thing back together again. So this, and this, like so. Like so. And then this like so. And this like so. And then we have to screw it all back together again. Why is this one acting like it's loose? That one fit. That one fit. Okay. There we go. Crap. So now it's nice and clear. There we go. ATX 24-pin power supply splitter. We got a power button. We got a control here. And then we have ground, 3.3 volt, 5 volt, 12 volts, and adjustable voltage. So it can be anything you want. And then we have a USB 5 volt out, probably, because that's what it is. And a little thingy on here that says what it is. Oh, I should have peeled the plastic off that one. I wonder if I can still do it without... Well, that sucks. I forgot a piece of plastic. Okay. Fine. Let's just take it back apart again. They could have taken off at the factory. It's not like they need to protect that. There we go. There we go. Back again. Now where's Linus's ratcheting screwdriver when you really want it? Actually, I don't. I'm not a fan of ratcheting screwdrivers. I prefer this type. Although I do think the Be Quiet screwdriver needs a fatter handle. But it is a nice screwdriver. It is really precision head on it. There we go. I got more than one of these types. That can go in the bag. Or did I just throw it on the ground? Nope, I got it into the bin. So, we got this one. What is this? Anything in the bag? Nope. I'm sure there's one bag that had the open stuff in it. So, Oh yes. Another Pico breakout, if I remember correctly. I like collecting these breakouts. Some of them are really neat. Like, they're really well done. Oh, I remember this one. I remember. It actually goes on the Pi, and you combine a Pi together with a Pico. I think that's how it works. So, twink on the Pi, Pico on the top. Hey, what's this? Yes. So last time I unpacked some of these CH something, I think CH32103 microcontrollers and the 307 development board. I got the code to compile, but for the 003, I think it was, the CH, that one, I couldn't program it because I have the wrong programmer, apparently. So I have to get a new... I had ordered another one, a different one from them. So what's in here? I think this might be... No. Okay. No, that's not the one with the loose parts. So this... Ah, there's the missing one. I had one list in my thing. I better confirm the receipt now. There we go. So these are two different ones. I think. No, there are two of this one. Same idea. ATX power supply, but a lot more stuff on it, I think. It's a kit. So, like so. You get all this USB power off it. Except I don't know why they would put a sensor on there for. This one has the screw down. You use the U-clips. I have a kit to making them on cables. So So those were the other two that was missing in the thing, and I forgot to mark it off. Okay. Oh! I have to dip so low into the bin. Nope. Not that one. I even cracked this one. I only open them up to check them off on the list. So, what do we got here? Oh, right. I remember now. One did come out of the bag. One of the bags wasn't sealed. I don't think. Yeah, it came out of the bag. This is someone's idea of an RP2040. This is really big. We have a... Yeah, quite the big RP2040. And it has a... Might have an 8 gig chip on it. I have to check. But yeah, this is the one with the least parts. For some reason, this bag, yeah, it just came open. What do I have left? Oh, this one. This is what you get when you get soft packing from the supplier. Poor box got crushed in the mail. Hopefully everything is fine in here. This was... right. I used one of these at work. Worked really well. You put them on the Pi and it gives you 2 rows of breakouts on either side of the GPIO pins. And this piece here, you screw it to the bottom of your Pi. Give you a, you know, a bed to put it on, right? And what else do we have in here? We have that bag. Yes. And I think if I remember correctly, yeah, these were the CH something something something. This little guy. This was talked about on EEV blog. So this is CH32V003. I have one over there. I was looking at it. And what was in this one? Oh. The pins. So this actual, not the board itself, but the actual microchip on here is literally like under 50 cents to buy or something stupid like that. But what I don't have for it is the right programmer off the, I think it's off the rear here. I think I'm supposed to use like D10 or something like that to program it. It uses a one-wire programming system. I saw this demonstrated on, I think Adafruit. I think Lady Ada did show off how this works on something like this. So, is there anything else in the bin? No. Unless you count a squash ball. But, no. So, those are all the new parts for tonight. Now, I was going to work on... Let me find a home for this. One moment. I have to get out of the bin. I think I'm going to have to get some more bins. I'm running out of them again. So, this, all this, that, and this controller. And I'll put the, no, BBC won't go in there. We'll keep it out. And this one, yeah, the RP2040s. Let's put those in here. And we'll put this in here. And you guys can all go here. So I was going to, I have a bunch of electronics projects I haven't started yet. So I thought I'd do one tonight. It happens to be this one. So those are our parts. And this is our shell for it. Now, well, it's definitely clear. There's definitely a coating on them. So, not too bad. So there's one. Okay, that's another piece of plastic done. Here's another one. Oh, these are coming off real easy in comparison to the other one. Okay. Okay, that's another one. This guy here. And off this one. Come on. There we go. So that's the straps going around, and there's two plates. So, oh, that's pretty easy. Here's another one. And here's another one. There we go. So I'll just put these over here. We're going to need them later. And all these guys can go into the little junkie bin. And that can go over there. So now, our parts here. What do we got? Okay. We got our digits. We got that. We got all that. USB cable. Some switches. And hopefully got all the parts out of there. We have a circuit board. Okay. What do we got here? We got a USB port. We got switch, 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 and switch. Let's put them in visual range here. Our buttons. Oh, we have a fifth switch here. Okay. We have a blue switch. We have, it looks like a speaker. That it? Ah. Our chip. So what do we have here? STC 15F2K60S2. Must be some pre-programmed gizmo. And we have that. And we have these. Come on. Whoa, that's not good. Good pin bending here. Hopefully we can get them nice and straight enough to get them in the holes. Okay, what about this one? That one looks good. And this one has a bit of pin bending too, so hopefully we can get them in the holes properly. So we got a set of gobbledygook instructions and a circuit diagram and lots of switches. I hope these are the type of switches. Yeah, okay. So you can only get them in basically one direction. You can't do them this way, you have to do them this way. So let's start out with the big main chip. Oh, they have a little couple of parts in the center here. You have a capacitor, 10 microfarad. That's this one. And then they have another 104. Yep, this one. So in order to do this one correctly, we're going to have to bend it over. So our leg short is minus. Should be in this way. But what we want to do is have it bent over like that. So, I need a little bit of soak the old sponge. This thing. And of course, I got junk on my cable again. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Then we need the 104. This ceramics don't have polarity, but we're going to bend this one over too. This tip is holding out pretty good. Let's see. Whoa. That didn't stick, actually. That shouldn't have happened. Sometimes I guess these guys don't tin their boards very well. But there you go. Now we need a socket on here. And that's our notch there on this side. So we need the notch over there on this side. And like, whoops, our cap is a little on the off side there. There we go. Well, we need, this is where you need 3 hands. So do your end pins first, like so. Double check your work, make sure you're smooth. Yeah, that looks good. And now I'm going to get my little holder here to do the rest of them. And I think we could do a little more light, can we? Yeah, we can. There we go. So we got like, I don't know, 48 pins to do. Yeah, interesting. Once it heats up a little bit, just pops in place, the solder on this one. These are very small pads, by the way. I think this is a breakout game. Breakout? No, I think this is... Oh, what's our Russian game? The one with the blocks falling down in the shape of an L square, a bar. Can't remember what the name of that game is. There we go. Those are in place. So we have a socket. So let's put in the 5 buttons. So we have a button over here. There we go. Will fall out? No, okay. And we have a button over here. My buttons are kind of bent. Yeah, they got a little bent. Okay. There we go. Okay, another button. And another button. And another button. There we go. So, the sec. There we go. Okay. Uses a lot of solder, these buttons. Okay. Whew. I had to strip another roll off the solder roll. Using it all up fast. Okay. So, there's our buttons. Okay, dokie. Now we need our resistor. I think I found the 3D print for this thing. For a lead bender. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're about equivalent. Here we go. Okay, resistor. Clip it. Okay, we have a transistor here, and that's going here. We need to separate the legs a little bit. There we go. Okay, There's a little speaker here. This guy. With a positive side. Like so. More like a buzzer, more than a speaker. There we go. One speaker. Then we have this blue switch here. 8x8. And I need my little alligator clip for this. There. We just have to make sure the switch is actually in good. Yeah, okay. Take a little copper heatsink off. Finish the other 4 legs. There we go. So now we have a USB port, this thing. There we go. You know, personally, I think they put the wrong USB port on here. And they're real chintzy. They didn't even put pads for the 2 middle pins on the USB, just to help give it make more sturdiness. Okay. That leaves the LED, the light. This one here. So we want the dots to the bottom. Now this is going to be tricky because the legs got bent. So let's see if we can get this. There we go. Oh, we're definitely running out of solder here. There we go. Well, I need my garbage container here. Actually, my garbage container's got lots of garbage in it, so let's empty it out. There we go. You guys go in there. I think I would spend more time putting the plexiglass together. Okay, so we got that on. Now we have to put these things on. Okay, so they are now, of course, this is a good question. I hope the letters mean down to the letters. Okay, so we do have some bent pins here too. Now we got those ones in, now we got these ones out. This is tricky. What's that one doing? It's hard to tell where the holes are. Oh, I see what's going on. This one's not in. And this one's not in. There we go. Well, I hope this is the right way. We're going to find out soon, I suppose. Yep, looks good. There we go. That's one of them. One more to go. We have some trimming still to do. Let me get these wires trimmed here on the transistor. And these two big spikes. There we go. And then all these guys. There we go. Okay. Now we have to put this one on. Letters to the bottom. Now these pins were a little better, but it's still very hard to get them in. Let's see. Whoa, okay. What we really need on these pins is a slight bend. Oops, don't do that, William. Okay, so we can get this set in. And then we can get, oh, we're so close. Where's my pokey device? There we go. There we go. But we need more solder. I'm afraid this little bit is not good enough. We're taking off the blue roll, so There we go. So it's pretty snug fit. Tetris. Now I remember the damn name. I think this is a Tetris game. Okie dokie. Then we need to put the chip in. Notch to the notch. Lucky this thing didn't get bent. But it is 2 out. Now I have a device for that. In the tool drawer. Too much tools in the tool drawer. We need our pin straightening tool. Not our tool plucker. We need the other tool. It's not in here. Aha, here it is. This is a pin straightener. Put your chip in here like so. And it makes the pins nice and straight. Makes it easier to put these things in. Still a tough one. This is also a crappy socket too. There we go. Let's see if we got all the pins in. Yeah, all this side is all looking good. And this side is all looking good. And the notches thing. There we go. Pin is in. Okay. Now what? Well, we've got all the parts in. I guess it's the shell. One, two, three. Three. Oh, all these things have to come off. There we go. Okay, so why only three? So this obviously is the top, like so. And this is obviously the bottom, like so. Oh, I see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 screws for that way. Are they screwable on both sides? Yes, they are. And 3 on the top. So we're going to do bottom. Wow, kind of hard to even see it. Okay, this goes like that. And we're going to go like this. Why would I need the nuts? I mean, oops, I better turn it around. It's going to go like this. Are the nuts the stands off for the bottom? Doesn't say anything about how to assemble the shell. Okay. Let's think about this a little bit. So this has got to be this side. Like so, because it's got the USB port. And the other long one is this one. Like so. So like so. Okay. So if we want the shell to be, so that the standouts have to go on the top, because they're going to support this. That must mean that the nuts have to go on the bottom. So I guess like this. Like so. And the third one here. Like so. Now this button here, let's put the buttons on. This one probably goes on. Well, that's good. Is it a rectangle? There we go. And then these buttons go on here. There we go. There we go. Okay. This can come off. Okay. So this is going to go like this. Whoops, we put the nuts on the wrong side. Okay. Hey, anyone can make that mistake. It's this way. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's get this off and flipped around. Okay. Okay, so we need some screwdrivers. I just need to tighten those a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we put this onto this. There we go. And we got to get this one in. Okay. There we go. And then the 3 standoffs. Drop the standoff. Where does it go? I felt it on my foot. So. Ah. Oh.
Ah, there it is.
There we go. Oh. That was a lot of effort. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. 1, 2. Come on, don't drop it. 3. This was the tough one. So I dropped it before. There we go. Okay, now so does this want to go down? I just need to make sure that the hole on here is okay. It's about the same. Okay, they should have made this stick out farther. Okay, so that one in there, that one in there. Oops. Come on. There we go. Wow. Yes, you could have made these guys longer, so they stuck out the edges better. Oh man, they barely fit into those slots. Every time I bump one, I bump the other one. Come on, stop doing... Man, they just don't want to stay in there. Man. Wow. Okay. Then this goes into here. And this goes into here. And this goes into here. Okay. Okay, there it is. Now my problem is, see, technically this is wrong. But I have a thingy here. And buried in here. Is it here? Or is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. Okay. So I don't have a... I need to convert from one thingy to another thingy here. Ow. Like this. That should do the trick. So then we need a cable from our pile here. So what do we got here? Nope. And what about this one? Yep. So I got this one into this one. And put the trash into the trash can. Oh, they did provide one, but too short. So let's do this. I guess I got the display right. It is Tetris. Okay. Okay. Well, it works. How do you rotate? Oh, they're like that. Okay. I haven't played Tetris in like 20 years. Yep. It's Tetris. Well, there you go. One Tetris game. Not bad. Shell's a bit wimpy on to put together. Like, I mean, this corner here is a little off. I would have figured out somehow to get a fourth one into here. I would have moved this chip down a little bit, and I would have moved another standoff over here just to give this more rigidness. But it works. And that is one Tetris game. And This was on Aliexpress. Let me just find the Tetris game. I bought this a while ago. Oh, here it is. This was $26 Canadian. A little high, but it's not bad. It's because it has a shell and everything. That adds cost to it. Yeah. So I'll just keep the converter out for a moment. Oh, actually, I don't need it. But there you go. Whoops. You know, I should turn the flashlight off before I kill the battery. And all these guys can go on the bin of bags. And this can go back into here. So I still have, let's see. I still have the kitty clock. That goes together. And this is another game, kind of like this one, but a different way. Have that. And then I also have the signal generator, which I just had out. Now I can't remember what I did with it. So these are games. These two. And then this right here. This is the right. This is the multifunction signal generator. See how that one works? That'll be probably the next one I'll build. That one's a lot more complicated. So, but that's it for the evening. I did want to do some. I need to do some software updates on the box. Visual Studio Code is up to date, I think. 177.3. File, close, folder. So I was using it to do the remote. Let's just rerun it again. I hate it when it does this. Doink. Somehow the menu and see VNC. I gotta find the switch in this. I don't want Visual Studio Code to resume where it left off, which is what it's doing. There we go. I would prefer it didn't do that. And I'm not doing remote SSH, guys. Let's see if I can start it again without it trying to do it. No, will you stop it? There we go. I'm going to have to root that up. I really got to stop that thing from resuming because I didn't even have the Pi open and it was trying to get to the Pi. So that's not good. But I will cut it at this and you can have an evening. What the heck? Man, there's some really weird crap on AliExpress. So stop